Hey guys, it's Mike. I've been talking for a while about doing a vlog, and figure now's as good a time as any. Um, I was kind of struggling a little bit for how to start it. I didn't really know what to talk about, or what I could do to set myself apart. And I don't really consider myself a very interesting person. I mean, it's a bit weird, but I know I've done interesting things. I know I've gone interesting places, but I don't know. I often feel I don't have a whole awful lot to contribute, right, or to talk about. So I was kind of trying to figure out a theme or a topic of conversation for this vlog, and I couldn't think of one. And that's part of what the hang up was. Is just I was trying to figure out, well, what do I say? What do I do? I know personal disclosure is not always my strong point. I don't often offer information about myself. I consider myself pretty open book, right? People can ask me pretty much anything, and I will answer as honestly as I can when appropriate, of course, right? I mean, I'm not going to just go into explicit details about anything, right? But um, as far as what I offer, what I present without being asked, I don't think I do that as much, or as it's just not a strength of mine. I don't think I always feel weird talking about myself. I don't want to brag, right? I don't want to be seen as the kind of person who only thinks about himself. Because I'm not. I mean, I don't. More often than not, my first instinct, my first thought is about others, right? Or at least I try. I know I'm not always that way either. I don't want to be. I don't want to sound pretentious or trying to make myself any better than I am. Like, I've got selfish thoughts just like anybody else. But for example, somebody mentioned to me the other day that you know something those of you who know me have joked about is that I've got a lot of useless knowledge. Like, I just over the years I've picked up little bits of information from all over the place, and um, so somebody pointed out to me the other day that we don't know what Mike knows until it comes up and he just says, "Oh, well, blah blah blah," right? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about, right? Like, I don't really talk about. I guess I don't really offer information about myself very frequently. So I thought that that would probably be a good thing for this vlog. Um, just disclose something, my thoughts, my feelings, um, debates, ideas, whatever, that I wouldn't otherwise offer. Hopefully, it's interesting. I imagine sometimes I'm going to ramble on about stuff you don't care. And for those times, I apologize in advance. Um, I mean, sometimes if I get super rambly, or if I just kind of get lost in thought, where I just kind of, because I do that sometimes. I'll be talking and then I'll just stop and think, be processing. I may throw in a jump cut or something like that, just so that way it's not super boring for you. Um, but please, don't hesitate to ask me about anything, or to suggest a topic of conversation, like, what are your thoughts on subject X, right? I will do my best to go into it as, as in depth or as not in depth as you want. And obviously, there's some things I'm not going to talk about. For example, I'm not going to talk about anything professional, anything to do with work. That's a combination of things. First is just, you know, I don't have permission to talk about my coworkers or give personal details about things that are happening. I don't want to intrude on their privacy here, but also because of you know the nature of my work, right? I'm you have to be very careful when it comes to representing your workplace and things like that. So I will not at all go into anything professional in this vlog. And if I do ever go into great detail about a specific person or anything like that, I will get their permission first. Or if I don't have their permission, I will keep it vague so that like I'm not calling anybody out, or hopefully it's not, I don't want to do anything that's going to come back to them in any way or hurt them or just put spotlight on them where they may not want it. I'm not going to do things like that, but I will maybe talk about events or things that are mentioned without going into those specifics. So yeah, other than like those kinds of things, please don't hesitate to ask me things. Please don't hesitate to suggest topics. I hope I can keep this interesting for you. I hope you enjoy, and whether you're here just because it's been a long time since we've seen each other and you just want to see my beautiful face and hear my lovely voice, or if you just find my thoughts and discussions interesting, or if we've never met and you're just here to see what's going on. I thank you for being here. I hope to do this mostly regularly. Obviously, I haven't really put a lot of thought into schedule. I'm just maybe once a week, maybe more frequently. Maybe when something happens, like maybe if I go see a movie, what I'll do is I may, do a video opinion or something like that. So yeah, enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.